Did you know that YouTube is actually named after the digestive system? Because a tube. You are a tube. I mean, that's what the digestive system is. The tube of your body. And if I were to take your tube from mouth to anus, it would measure about 27 feet long. So what is this tube and why do we have it? Well, the answers are in the digestive system. Hey everybody, this is Organized Biology, and today we are going to go through the digestive system in several different parts. In this first part, we're going to talk about the goals of the digestive system. So let's get right into it. Any system of the body is just a collection of organs doing some sort of common purpose, okay? And the common purpose of these organs in the digestive system fall into three main goals. Those goals begin with, obviously, digesting your food. Because digest literally means to break apart. So what you're doing is you're taking your food that you eat and you are breaking it down into molecules. Now the reason you have to break this food down into molecules, which are literally microscopic, is because the cells of your body lining the tube from mouth to anus must bring in molecules that are smaller than them. So you're going to take your food, break it down into molecules. Now there's two main ways your body does this. The first way it does this is through what's called mechanical digestion. And as the name kind of implies, this is when there's some sort of mechanical force that's going to break big pieces into small pieces. So for example, this would be like your teeth. Your teeth exist to take these big chunks of food and to break them down before you swallow. That's the first type of digestion, is mechanical. However, there's a second type as well, and this is called chemical digestion. Chemical digestion occurs when enzymes, which are literally like molecular scissors, so tiny little scissors in your body, are going to chop the molecules up on a microscopic level. So these enzymes kind of do the last job, okay? They're going to be snipping molecules up into their base unit. One such enzyme is called lipase. This means lipid, which is like a fat, so think oils and animal fats. And then ACE refers to an enzyme that breaks things down, okay? So the lipase enzyme, which your body makes, helps you break down lipids on a molecular level, on a microscopic level. So we kind of see how this is a macro view, a big picture view, mechanical digestion, breaking big things down to smaller things. Then chemical takes those smaller bits and literally chops them up on a molecular level. You need both in order to digest your food properly. Now, the second goal of the digestive system would be absorption of those nutrients. So you're going to take these molecules, the nutrients, and you're going to absorb them. But what does this actually mean to absorb these nutrients? This means your cells, so all of the little functional units lining your intestinal tract, are going to draw those nutrients into the bloodstream. Key point, we're putting these things into the bloodstream, and the bloodstream goes everywhere, okay? If you haven't watched my Anatomy and Physiology Helpful 10 Tips, please watch that video here. That will help you understand what the bloodstream does, as well as several other things to help you understand anatomy and physiology. This process generally looks like this. You'll have the nutrients that were just broken down by the digestive processes, and those nutrients are going to be drawn in through the cells of your gastrointestinal tract, so your stomach and your intestines, and they are going to pass into the bloodstream. We'll talk more about this at a later point. But it just goes to show you that the first part is so imperative because we have to have these nutrients really, really tiny to actually be drawn into your cells, which are also very tiny, and then get into your bloodstream. Awesome. So from there, once they get into the bloodstream, all of those nutrients will be able to distribute everywhere. The blood goes to virtually every cell of your body, and that bloodstream will deliver those nutrients. So really important process here. Now, the last goal of the digestive system is to move the food through a one-way tract. Okay, so as the food passes into your mouth, down your esophagus, and etc., you want it to go in a one-way direction all the way through, eventually ending in elimination of whatever is left over. Okay? Now, how do we keep things going in one direction? To make this one way, we are going to use valves. Valves help prevent backflow. And these are actually really common structures in other organ systems like the cardiovascular system to prevent blood from going in the backwards direction as well. So there you have it. The goals of the digestive system are to break the food down into molecules through digestion, to absorb the nutrients into the bloodstream through the cells, and then finally move all the excess food all the way out of the body through the anus, and those are the goals. So in the next part, we're going to talk about specific structures of the digestive system and how they function to achieve these goals.